Hello friends, welcome back. In this tutorial we will study about printf function. Printf function is a library function. So if a program is going to use this printf function, then that program must include the header file stdio.h. Now what is the use of this printf function? This printf function is used to print any combination of numerical values, single characters and strings onto the output screen. Suppose I want to print this message, "Hi, how are you?" on the output screen. So for that purpose, I can use this printf function. So how I will use it? I will write a statement like this as it is written here, right? I will write this printf function and I write printf, and in parentheses in double quotes I will write the message, "Hi, how are you?" So this statement will print the message, "Hi, how are you?" on the output screen. Now suppose there is an integer variable a and its value is 5. Now I want to print the value of this variable on output screen. So for that purpose I can use printf function, and in this case the printf function will be in this form. I'll write printf, and in parentheses there will be a control string, comma, then argument 1, argument 2, right, and so on up to argument n, and these arguments are also separated by comma. Now what is this control string and what are these arguments? Actually these arguments represents individual output data items. These arguments can be written as constants, single variable, or array names, or a more complex expression, or they can be function references. Now what is this control string? This control string is a string which contains formatting information, right? This control string contains formatting information. Now what happens, this control string contains individual group of characters. Corresponding to each argument there is one separate character group in the control string depending on the type of argument. In simplest form, character group will be like this: a percent sign followed by a conversion character. Now what will be the conversion character? It depends on the type of argument which corresponds to this character group. If the conversion character is C, then it means the data item will be displayed as a single character. It means the argument corresponding to this character group will have a character value, right? Similarly, if the conversion character is D, then it means that data item will be displayed as a signed decimal number. If the conversion character is F, then it means that the data item will be displayed as a floating point value without exponent. Now what it means, it will be clear after this example. Now see this example. Suppose there is an integer variable a and its value is 5. Now what I want to print the value of this variable a on output screen. So for that purpose I will use this printf function. Now here you can see that the argument is variable a. Now in control string there must be a character group corresponding to this variable a. So the character group in its simplest form will be a percent sign followed by a conversion character. So here you can see in this double quotes in this control string there is a character group %d, right? So here d is the conversion character. Why? Because this variable a is a decimal integer, right? Similarly, you can see here in this example. In this example, there is a character type variable a, and it is initialized with character capital A. Now I want to print the value of this variable a. So for that purpose I have written this statement, right? In this statement I have used this printf function. So in printf function Here you can see that variable a is like an argument, right? And in control string you can see the character group corresponding to this argument, which is variable a. So this character group consists of %, followed by a conversion character C. So here conversion character is C because the data type of this variable a is character, right? So here the conversion character is C. It means the data item will be displayed as a single character. So in this control string, whatever the character group we write corresponding to the argument, in that character group the conversion character depends on the type of data item, right? It depends on the type of argument, right? Now what I want, see another example. Suppose there is an integer variable b and its value is 5. Now what I want to print the value of this variable b along with the message, right? So in that case what I will do, in control string I will write the message along with this character group which corresponds to this argument variable b, right? So here in control string you can see I have written this message, the value of variable b is, and after that I have written this character group, right, which consists of %, followed by conversion character depending on the type of this argument, which is variable b. So here you can see that this variable b is an integer number. So here conversion character is d, so that this data item, it means that this data item will be displayed as a signed decimal number, right? So what happen, what will be the output of this statement when this statement is executed? What will be printed on the screen? All the characters which are in the control string, they will be printed as it is, except this character group which corresponds to the argument, this character group %, followed by conversion character, right? This character group will be replaced by the value of this variable b, right? So the value of this variable b is 5. So what would be the message? The message, in message what will happen, the same string will be printed as an output, but this character group will be replaced by the value 5. So this will be the output, the value of variable b is 5, right? This message will be printed on output screen.